Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm a little bit late today, I'm aware, but I'm here. I've arrived, and the reason that I'm late is because I just got back off of the road from a week of travel, and it's been a little bit of a tough week for me. A lot of the shows that I had were really great, but I'm not going to do any tutorial today because I got a hot date tonight. I'm going to get ready for it, freshen up a little bit. And I'm just gonna kind of bitch to you for a second about what's going on in my life. But I should say I'm not bitching too hard because I got a hot date and things are sweet in a lot of ways. But I had a really grueling travel schedule where my Monday show was in rural Ohio, 6 hours from the Chicago airport. So first thing in the morning Monday, I flew into Chicago, then drove all day to the show in the middle of Ohio. Then my next show, the next night, was in somewhat rural Virginia. So I had to drive back to the Chicago airport that night immediately after the show, take the 6 a.m. flight to Baltimore, then drive another 5 or 6 hours to the middle of Virginia. And then my next night's show was in the middle of Iowa. So I drove back to Baltimore that night after the show in Virginia, flew from Baltimore to Chicago again, and then drove from Chicago to the middle of Iowa for that show. And then I drove around and had 3 more shows in Wisconsin. And a lot of them were great. So for any of you who came out and saw the shows, thank you for making the trek. And the vast majority of them were awesome. One of them, I fucked up, guys. I fucked up a little bit. I had a show at a Catholic school in Wisconsin, and by complete fault of my own, I went into autopilot mode because I had 10 shows in 12 days, and I kind of just go into, trying to entertain the crowd when I'm there, and I forgot to really fully take into account that this school has content restrictions on what you're allowed to perform there, and so I got in a little bit deep by swearing on accident, and then I tried to rectify the situation by overcompensating and making a joke out of it, and I spiraled out of control, guys. I really did. The show got way out of hand, and I'm gonna have to return my check. So I yanked dinner off the table for myself. So that was pretty stupid. And then when I got off stage, I learned that my house, my lovely home where I live, where I love, I have wonderful roommates who are my collaborators and friends, and our living situation, due to unavoidable personal circumstances, is falling apart. So we have 1 month to live here and then move and find a new place, and it makes me sad. I love it here. I'm gonna make the best of it. I'm gonna move my stuff into storage. I'm gonna go nomad. I'm gonna roam this wonderful country and maybe go to Hawaii, maybe go abroad. I don't know. I'm just gonna put my crap in storage and see what happens until January 1st. It's the working plan. I'm kind of figuring this all out. And of course, my beloved San Francisco Giants have been eliminated from playoff contention. So I know how much you guys give a huge shit about that out there, and I'm sorry. Just take a moment of silence and move on. So some crappy stuff in the week, but silver linings. That's what I'm working on, and I'm gonna go out tonight. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna get a little shwasty, maybe. Who knows? And next week, maybe I'll be back to talk about something productive instead of using this as a therapy session. So anyway, if things are going shitty in your life, there's got to be something good, right? Look out the window. It's sweet. We're alive. Here's the thing. We won the lottery. We won the biological lottery. We beat out millions and millions of other sperm to even exist on this planet. And I know I kind of hammer this point home a lot, but the fact that we're here is pretty crazy. And we're healthy. Look, I have all 10 fingers on each hand. I have all 10 toes. You can't see them, but they're there. And, I'm a healthy, growing boy. I'm not growing really, but I'm still working on my facial hair, so it means I haven't hit my physical peak yet. So things are looking up. Find your silver lining. I'll see you next week.